Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. I'm here with Elena Sinelnikova and Nataliya Hearn. They are co-founders of the CryptoChicks. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, give us some background on the CryptoChicks, your mission, and then I want to dive into the questions that I have for you.
So we founded in exactly a year ago, in 2017, with a purpose to bring more women into blockchain technology, but not in order to exclude men, but in order to make this space more diverse, therefore helping the technology and the space.
It really needs your effort because I've been to the conferences and they're predominantly male dominated. And even when there are women there, they're in the background. I want to commend you for bringing that to the forefront and actually bringing them up to the top where you can actually start to really expose the brilliance and the intuition that comes with women actually running the companies and being involved in this new technology that's sweeping the world. My compliments.
Absolutely, thank you. And really, that's the reason we actually started this. We all have engineering technical backgrounds, which is already skewed. But then we would go to the blockchain events, global events, and maybe 2%. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about 10 to 15. We're talking about no women at all, right? And then the women who are there or who are interested would be afraid to ask questions because they would be overwhelmed by the amount of information. So we thought, okay, we would start small first groups, but then it really grew incredibly, and we have tremendous global participation as of today, and we provide a learning and exploring platform, hackathons, lectures on everybody from kids to grandmothers.
Well, tell me about the hackathons. You piqued my curiosity there.
Yeah. So hackathon, let's not the word fool you. It's not for hackers, right? So the hackathon term we use is to bring new people into technology, teach them. So right now we have 3 streams for example, New York hackathon that is coming up in October 5 to 8 in New York. So we have 3 streams that our women will be competing in. Of course, the technical one where they expected to build a blockchain application at the end. Then a business, that's a business woman who actually planning to put their business on a blockchain. So they will present a business models to the judges and way how they fund it. And also we have a third track this year. It's for attorneys, for legal students, for those who also can learn blockchain, but also who can interpret the current regulations and laws, because this is where the disconnect right now is between a technical people and what is actually allowed legally. So, and we will, these people will build the businesses on a blockchain that are fully compliant with the regulations.
What about bringing in ICOs off of the business models that you're seeing and then that you mentoring to get to the point where it's actually a potential enterprise and at least a revenue generator?
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the ideas is that, we start with, and we prepare the women who are part, so you don't have to walk into hackathon knowing everything. So we actually have pre-hackathon courses and training that we do. So you don't have to be a developer or a techie. And that's why we have, the developing, the stream, that regulatory stream and a business stream. So we're trying to link the 3 key elements of what it takes to run a blockchain enterprise today. ICO, or initial coin offering, or initial token offering, ITO, it could be as a next step past the hackathon, because we have a lot of sponsors. So there's a lot of eyeballs that at our last, hackathon in Toronto, we had Microsoft sponsoring, IBM, we had major banks, consulting companies like Deloitte. So there's eyeballs on the participants. So it gives them a real great, not only just a learning platform, but basically a takeoff platform in this sector altogether.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Are you going to stay domestic, meaning on this continent, or is this something that because to me, I think it can go everywhere, but there's a lot of international flavor that I hear with every person that's involved in cryptocurrencies or blockchain. They're jetting between Helsinki and Taipei. I mean, tell me about that.
We already went global, actually. So we opened the chapters. We opened chapters in Russia, in Pakistan. These two chapters, they're already functioning. They have students. We also opened a chapter in Bahamas. And I just came from the conference with Bahama government. And now I have their full support to run a hackathon there in December. So we're planning that in Bahamas as well. So we're slowly spreading out and involve lots of continents into our idea.
Talk to me about the marketing side of this, because I'm having conversations with people about being able to tap into the right social media environments. The old-fashioned, even though they're tried and true, whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, but Telegraph seems to be taking over, and that's the new, from me, kind of an old dog learning new tricks, that is the new wave of how you really reach people in this industry sector. Is there anything that I missed on the social media outreach that I didn't bring up or ask you about?
Maybe the only one that I have to mention, well, we use, of course, we try to use all social medias and the Telegram and Twitter and Facebook and everywhere, not for the purpose to bring more people in, but for the purpose just to give people ideas that it's actually possible. And what we found that there is this stigma around cryptocurrencies, and many companies, even for example Facebook, they introduced these policies that if you have a word crypto in your name, you're not allowed to promote your services in there. So nevertheless, that we're doing it for example, for women, right? So create new opportunities. But because we connected to crypto, there is this stigma, and therefore there is this fear of this technology and this cryptocurrency without knowing that much. So our goal is actually to educate people about that. So it's that this is a technology. This is a great technology that it's for all people. It's very democratic, and of course, as any technology, it can be used for good and for bad. So it's not necessary just to tell that everything that has the word crypto is bad. So you need to look a little bit further into it, and that's what we do.
Yeah, so there is a ban on blockchain crypto advertising in Google and Facebook that went in recently. So I guess the community is looking to to spread the word other ways, and Telegram is one of that's not part of the ban. And really, it's in the same way. Everybody's using internet right now. There was a lot of fear 20 years ago or so of what internet is all about. But now, everybody from age of 2 to 200, well, we haven't made it that far yet, but
right.
Close.
I get your point.
Yes, right, are using internet. So blockchain is just another tool in our global toolbox. And the reason it's making so many waves, and maybe even a tsunami in some ways, is because it's affecting every aspect, or potentially can affect every aspect of our life. Everything from how we interact, like you said, Telegram on social media, to logistics, how Amazon is sending their products around the world, to the banking system, and how we interact peer-to-peer interaction as well. So it's not just business to business, but it's peer-to-peer as well.
I agree. Yeah, even ourselves, we accept cryptocurrency. We finally got our crypto wallet set up. There's still some processes.
Good job.
Well, thank you. Now we have to get the last mile, though, being able to understand how the accounting works for it, because guess what? We all get to pay taxes on the revenue streams that we derive from that, and being able to work through your classic banks, whether it's Chase or Bank of America or whoever else, to be able to get the cryptocurrencies from where they are into the normal forms, whether it's Bitcoin or it's Litecoin or it's Ethereum, to be able to turn that into something that everybody else understands now that we have to use to pay them. I mean, because trust me, the AT&T, they don't take crypto for my electric bill or for my bandwidth bill. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's right. So,
Absolutely. But you know what? Again, crypto is just the first application on the blockchain. So I would say I would like to kind of make that distinction.
Yes.
The two are not; they are related, but it's like a parent and a child. So crypto is a child of a blockchain. All right. So it's one platform that we can use, and one of it is exchange of value. So, and the big thing is because it's so young, we have quite a bit of volatility. There's other issues involved. The banking don't know exactly what to do. This is one of the reasons that at our New York hackathon, we're actually included a regulatory side to see how you can deal with these elements, both in terms of transaction sort of value, how do you exchange it to a dollar, to the other fiat currencies, but you can also use blockchain without that layer of tokens or crypto, right? There's other ways of using the blockchain as well. So we want to make sure that it's a tool, and it's a tool that has a lot of possibilities, but it doesn't have to be that it's a tool that's going to break and destroy everything that we have today.
I agree. I'm all over it. One more time for the viewing audience, when and where for your next event?
So it will be October 5 to 8 at New York University School of Law. So we will have first 3 days, 5 to 7, we will have a hackathon, and on the 8th there will be a conference. So and we expect lots of people there. And actually we would like to include this educational content that you talked about, how to do the taxes. So it's really, really important for the businesses and learn how to do it. So yes, welcome to our hackathon and conference there. We do it also in a partnership with Women for Blockchain, which is a local nonprofit organization that are helping us there on the ground in New York.
If you have anybody that is of note and you think is special, please let us know. We'll broadcast from your event to our show and get it out to the world.
Sounds great. Yes, I think this is a great idea, and
we would love that.
We would love that. Yes.
All right,
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being a guest on our show. We'll talk to you real soon.
Okay.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba and the Crypto Chicks.